Hey guys, welcome back to Solo Leveling Arise. In today's video, we've got 3 new codes that just dropped, so I'll give you guys those. We can get some goodies, and then I'm gonna pop some summons with what we get from the mail as well. We got 2,000 extra premium currency, which is fantastic. And then I want to talk about the biggest issues in the game for me personally, and just have a bit of a chat about it, because there's some things that just are still really frustrating me that I still didn't get a fix from the Canadian soft launch version, but some things did get a fix. So I just want to have a bit of a discussion about all that stuff. So first of all, let's go through the codes. So let's go over here, let's go to settings. And people in my last code video talked about iOS. I have no idea what's going on with iOS. I know iOS have things where in other games they don't allow you to use codes in game. So I don't know if they got a website thing or whether you've just got to log in on either an emulator, Android, or a PC client to redeem codes. I'm sorry to the iOS people. Android's just better. Sorry, it had to be said. So let's go over here. Let's get these 3 codes. The first one, Let's Go Korea Guilds. I swear, if they do not have a Let's Go American Guilds, Let's Go EU Guilds, Let's Go Australian Guilds, like, we got to boycott this, because, I mean, I'm just saying, we need a code for every region now. If they don't do that, oh, they're in trouble. They are in trouble. So there we go. We get a chest for that one. We'll check what's in it. I honestly don't know what's in these things, so I'm curious to see. Go back. Let's go. Paste. Solo leveling underscore 0508. Let's check. Boom. Another chest. And then the last one. Go back. Let's paste it. NENEARISE. If anyone knows what that's referencing, let me know. I honestly don't know. I'm just here to get freebies. I mean, aren't we all? All right, so let's go check out what we got from those. All right, so first of all, like I said, we did get the 2,000 free. This is going to be tied into... To me, this feels like them trying to PR manipulate over the fact that they took something else away. So we'll get through that in a sec. So this one, 250, nice. That one's pretty average. And that one's pretty average. But hey, this code, get an extra 250 premium currency. That's a pull. I'm pretty cool with that one. But yes, they gave us gift. Essence stones times 2,000 are awarded to hunters who reach level 10. We appreciate your continued support for Solo Leveling Arise. So with this one leads me into my first issue. And it's something that really triggers me. Let me know what you guys think. Because I am a mad reroller and I love rerolling in games. And this game I was so excited for the global launch for, because rerolling was going to be so easy in the game. And that just when rerolling is easy, it excites me, because it's just something that some people like myself, whether it be stupid or not, whether you agree with it or not, whether you enjoy it or not, rerolling is fun for me. So when a game has a simple reroll system, I get really excited. And this game had the best reroll system. You just clear the tutorial once, who cares how long it takes you, and then you just basically keep resetting the data. Obviously you have to do it on mobile, you can't do it on PC, which kind of sucked, but like, you just keep resetting the data and you can just like boom, summon, reroll, boom, summon, reroll. And with the system they had, it was like you log in and you instantly get like everything you need to do a 10 pull. Like, you just go to the mail, collect 1 achievement, and then you've got enough to do a 10 pull on the radar banner. And for me, as someone who was going for char, it's like, okay, I literally just do that 1 10 pull, and then I move on. Happy days, no issues. So that was fantastic. I absolutely loved that. I was like, this is an amazing system. That's what I loved about the game the most. And apparently, they've gone ahead and removed the 800 gems that come in the mail for rerolling accounts, which to me is just such a backhanded... Like, it's just a slap in the face to people who were still rerolling. Because by that stage, I think we were like two days into the launch, and then they removed it. So people who do want to do that can't do it. Most of the people who were heavy, sweaty rerolling had already got their accounts, and those were a bit busy, get kind of shafted. And I don't like that. That is something that really frustrates me. So I think by them going that extra 2,000 premium currency in the mail, but your account has to be level 10, that to me feels like a compensation for them doing the other removal of the 800. They compensate you with a greater to make you feel better, but for the people who did want to reroll, it's still a bit of a slap in the face. So I'm not a massive fan of that. Personally, dude, there's no way this is getting done on auto. Holy crap. Oh, wait, we got to break that specific shield, dude. I thought I'd put some gameplay on auto in the background and just like easy clap some things, but I guess I was completely wrong on that take. Dude, we are getting stomped. But yeah, so that's like my first issue. Now, the one props I will give them is that they do appear to have fixed that power issue where the game used to be a power simulator, which I never liked. So, you know, something's changed for the bad, something changed for the good. That is a good one that they did fix, and I do enjoy the state of the game and the way you're able to play to maximize your account for the play style that you're playing, not for just maximizing raw power on your account, and that being the number one thing that you need to play for. So I am cool with that. The other issue that I have in the game is still the loading screen issue. I'm sure everyone is aware of the loading screen issue because everyone is getting boned with it. And when I did my first coverage of the game back in, we can exit this, back in the Canadian launch, I was like, okay, the game has its like little flaws, you know, like a loading screen. And I was like, but that's something that, you know, that's going to be fixed by launch. It's going to be fine. Now we're at launch. And you still get this every time you exit something. It may not say that. Now, they did fix one. The one bug I haven't seen was when you used to finish a stage and then it would freeze and you'd actually have to reboot the game. So I am glad that that's fixed. But still, the loading screen thing, I mean, it's netmarble. They're big enough. I feel like they would have the resources to make servers. Now, as you can see, we're starting to get some really like quick loading screens, but sometimes you do get bogged down for like 5-10 seconds in a loading screen. And that is just really frustrating. Now, another issue that I've seen some people have, because I just want to address all the issues that I've been seeing people have in the comments, is that they can't play the game on their phone. Now, on one of my phones, I've got two phones. Now, my gaming phone was fine. It's like a Black Shark. Now, my Samsung phone, I installed the game and I press start and then it just gives me the blank open screen and I can't actually get into the game. So I don't know what the fix is for that yet. I haven't cared too much because I've got my other phone to play on and I've got the PC client that are working, but there is definitely some definitive bugs that kind of need fixing. So I'm hoping we do get like a decent little patch in the next... hopefully the next week to fix some of the issues. Now, I don't know what the issue with the latency is with the loading screens. I'm on server 1158. Maybe they've got too many servers, but they didn't have too many servers at the start. Maybe the servers are too crowded. I don't know whether it all processes through one server, even though there are fragmented servers and stuff like that. I'm not too sure, but I really, like, it's one of those things that you don't think much of it. You're like, oh, what, it's just a little loading screen. But when you're like trying to play the game, it does get super frustrating. Now, my last issue with the game at the moment, like I said, I do love the game. I love the OP. I love the story playthrough. I actually really enjoy the gameplay of this one. But the thing that's probably going to burn me out on the game and what burnt me out in the Canadian launch is the daily grind feels insane. Doing your gates and... oh, change. Yoink. Rescan. Yoink. Doing your dailies... as free to play, once, don't forget, they butter you up with this bonus active, which is actually like a premium pass that you got to pay for. So once you run out of your 3 days of this, then you're on the real mode, which is you can't sweep A or S ranked dungeons, and you can only sweep a certain amount of the lower rank ones. And if you guys have been playing, you know the S ranks, like when I do an S rank dungeon, like those things are hard for me now. Like I gotta manually play. Like if I fight the one with all the spiders or the ants or whatever they are, the ants, dude, that one is so hard for me as Jinwoo. My hunters can deal with that stage not too bad, but my Jinwoo, like it's a struggle, and I got good weapons. So I think that they need to provide more of the quality of life. And you could say, Vulcan, just spend and buy the pack. I get that, but I always think it's scummy when games lock just general quality of life behind a paywall. I don't like that. It just and the problem with that is it just, the daily grind becomes absolutely insane, especially in that in-between period when you're still leveling up. You're not completely at the end game where you're easy clapping your farming content. So it's like in that in-between period, like sometimes I was spending in Canadian launch just to do my dailies, up to an hour of doing dailies, because I was trying to, you know, keep doing S rank dungeons and stuff like that, S rank gates, sorry. And like you've got the 5-minute timer if you want to refresh. There's just all those little clunky things that I get that they're putting in there for user retention. But it does just, it wears me down personally. And it really sucks because I do love the game and I want to keep playing the game. But I'm just concerned that I am going to get burnt out on this daily routine again, because once you lose this bonus, it does become a hectic grind. Now, I don't mind spending a bunch of hours in a game, like right now with like I am with this game, because I'm progressing through story, I'm getting into new modes, I'm unlocking them, I'm progressing through the modes, getting higher difficulties. But when it's just the daily grind where it's just something you gotta log in, do, get out, when that shit's more than 5 to 10 minutes and can take you up to an hour if you're trying to be optimal, like it's quite wearing. So that's pretty much my only issues with the game at the moment. Like I said, I feel like a bunch of these can be fixed. I don't know if they'll fix this one about the quality of life with doing stuff, but I really do hope they do, because once again, the daily grind on this game gets quite intense. But loading screens, I feel like that is very much a fixable thing. As for the 800 gems, I guess they just don't want people rerolling anymore. So, I mean, rip. And I don't think they're going to change that one, but hey, at least we got 2,000. I guess that's okay. So let's go ahead. Let's do a 10 pull and then let's dip. All right, let's go here, draw. And if you guys have any other issues with the game, just please let me know. I'm always happy to provide feedback to developers and stuff like that on what I'm seeing. But we are going in on this Char banner. We started off super strong on Char. We got her in our first 10 pull. Let's see how many pulls have we done on this banner? Dude, I'm just going all in on Char, just going for dupes. So we've done 111 pulls. So we got her in our first 10 pull. Then we got her again in another 50 pulls. Or 40 pulls after that. And then we had to go to pity to get a Dongso, which absolutely sucked. So hopefully we can just get another copy of her in this one. Dude, I got the volume off, but rip. That's okay. Maybe no volume is going to be the key. Go red. Prick. Dude, I've fallen off hard. The luck is gone. The luck has left me. Rip the dream. Rip the absolute dream. Come on. I was hoping to get her to 3 dupes, but it looks like it ain't gonna happen, but I'm still gonna push for it and dump everything into her banner because, you know, why not? Not telling you guys you should. Not telling you should, but, you know, we're just doing some stuff. Ooh, we get one more roll. Let's see. Be a 6, be a 6, be a 6, be a 6. 4, we'll take it. Fortunately, I don't get anything when I land on start. I feel like there should be one of these things on the start as well. Let's go again. 3, rip. Give me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me a 5, because then we can double that. Give me a 5 or a 3. 5 or a 3. Prick. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this one. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.